Welcome back to Technology Behind Business. Well, it's Australia's first travel auction site. It's called 1 Cent Flights, and it's promising that you could bid on and potentially win flights to your dream destinations from just a few dollars. But is there more to this business model than meets the eye? Joining me now is the founder of 1 Cent Flights. He's just 19, Elliot Donizen from our Sky News Business Centre. Elliot, welcome to the program today. Take us through it, 1 Cent Flights. How does it work?
So 1 Cent Flights is an auction site. So we are just like eBay, and we auction flights and travel packages to dream destinations all around the world. But we do have 3 key differences that make our auctions a bit different. And that's that users have to pay each time they bid, and that each bid only increases the auction price by 1 cent. And then finally, each bid adds just a few seconds to the auction clock. And then when all the bidding is said and done, the winner pays that final price and away they go to their dream destination.
Now, Elliot, you say that there are some similarities to eBay, but looking at it, it seems quite different because these are known as penny auctions. They're quite controversial. And explain to our audience here, every time you buy a bid, that costs you money. So although the price goes up by 1 cent, you buy a pack of bids. How much do they cost?
Yeah, Nigel, so we sell bids for $10, so bids are around $1 each, although you do get discounts if you purchase more. There are a number of auction sites around the world, eBay being one of the biggest, and in Australia alone there's different types of auctions. There's Cracker Wines and Grays Online, and they're all a bit different, and we've got similarities and differences with each, and our key differences are those factors.
So unlike eBay, you do have to pay for those bids. The other thing here is if you bid on something on eBay and you lose, you don't pay anything. But if we bid on something on 1 Cent Flights and you lose, you've lost that money.
That's right. So you purchase your bids up front as credits, so you can purchase your bid pack and you know how much you're spending for that pack. And then you can then choose how you spend those bids. And we also give you 5 free bids when you sign up. So we've had users sign up, use their 5 free bids, and they've actually won flights, and then they've been able to fly to destinations like Sydney to Melbourne for just 61 cents.
I was going to ask you, how many flights have you managed to sell, and where have been some of the destinations?
Yeah, so we've had a great response so far. We're selling a flight each day on average. We sold London return, and that's so Sydney to London return. We sold that for $43. We've sold Auckland, so Sydney to Auckland return, and then we're selling lots of domestic flights as well each day.
So Elliot, how much revenue do you make per auction?
So we've been really happy with the response we've got. Obviously, I can't talk exactly about those sorts of figures, but you can see on each auction how many bids there were, because that's the final price. And we're really happy that users have been happy to give our site a go, to use their free bids and engage with us as a company.
All right, are you relying on people here not to read the terms and conditions? Because I did have a read of them, and I'll draw your attention to 9.12. Hopefully we can bring that up. And it says, placing bids online at 1 Cent Flights repeatedly or frequently can result in high costs to the user. All users should monitor their bidding practices and check their charges regularly. So the deal with penny auctions, Elliot, is it's great for you and it's great for the person who wins, because they only might pay a few dollars, but not so great for the broader market there.
Well, I'll disagree with you there. The reason that's in our terms and conditions is actually because we're extremely transparent about the way we operate. So when a user first comes to our site, not only do they get 5 free bids, they're also prompted to watch a 1-minute video that completely explains exactly how the website works. We want our users to have the best bidding experience possible. So we do that by being as transparent as possible and making sure they understand how it works. And then we have our winners, and we've had winners who've used their free bids, and they're very happy with the site, and we're very lucky that they've supported us with it.
Well, you would know, Elliot, that the FTC in the US has offered warnings on penny auctions. State consumer protection agencies have also filed complaints, and there are also class action lawsuits pending against many of these sites. And I noticed in your terms and conditions, you said by agreeing to them, you waive the right to participate in a jury trial or in a class action. Why would you put that in there?
So that's a matter for our lawyers to answer. I'm not exactly sure on the nitty-gritty of the terms and conditions. In relation to penny auctions around the world, we are different, and we're very happy that we are very transparent with how we work. We really want our users to have a good time, and that's why we are upfront with all these things, and we do give users 5 free bids so they can try out the site.
So, Elliot, if you win the flight, if you win the auction, you could be paying a couple of dollars, but for most people, they're going to be paying more than 1 cent.
Yeah, so some users will win a flight to their dream destination, and other users might just use their free bids and they won't win, and other users might choose to spend some money and have a go, and they might not win. But we want everyone to have the best experience possible.
Okay, what are your plans for the business, mate? How do you plan to grow it? Elliot, what are your plans for the business? How do you plan to take it to the next level and grow it?
So we're really lucky that we've been supported by our team, and we've got a very strong team. We're focused right now on growing the international flights that we offer. So we want to offer an international flight every day coming up in the next few weeks, really getting that out and then hopefully expanding into more exciting sectors.
What kind of response have you had from travel agents or the airline industry broadly?
So broadly, they've been really receptive to the concept. We are in discussions with a number of travel companies about how we can sort of change things and bring our exciting product to them. But the response has been good so far, and we're very, very happy with how everything is.
All right, Elliot, thanks for coming on today and sharing. All right, that's Elliot Donaldson there, the founder of 1 Cent Flights. I'm not a huge fan of penny auctions. If it sounds too good to be true and it's on the internet, it usually is. So make sure you read those terms and conditions when it comes to these sites. Well, now it's time for a new segment on the show, Executive Tech, how our business leaders are actually using the technology we talk about on the show each week. Well, earlier this week, I caught up with Stuart Downs, the CEO of